Ball is from Wiley. Ball is from Bailey, and it's another miscued pass, goes all the way through to Guy. Bailey is the engine room of this Police FC team. They look a bit slower without him. They look less aggressive without him. Today so far he's unable to find his passing touch. Recovers the ball well though. This ball is from Hutchinson. It's a good tackle. Looked to be all ball. Referee Harris disagrees. Asked the CSW players to calm down a bit, save their opinions. Cameron Purcell will come forward to put this one into the box. We're in the 40th minute. This ball from Cameron Purcell is into the box. It's cleared only as far as Hutchinson. Tries to pick out Kennedy, doesn't. It's recovered by Purcell here. Good defense. Here comes CSW again with Maloney. Sizes up his player. Scuffs that shot, slices at it. Go all the way out to Leroy Wiley, who recovers it. Gives it to Philip John. John finds Jason Joseph, his defensive midfielder pair. The shot from Theophilus Bourne goes wide. Wouldn't trouble Adrian Fonset's goal. Pained expression there from the midfielder. Knows he can do better. Can't afford it right now. They're up 2-0. Genson has to be said a off-color Police team so far. They've done everything that they usually done, but just a bit softer at the back. As CSW comes away with this throw. So not too much time left in this first half. Police FC desperate. They wanted that throw in. Referee Harris felt it was going the other direction in favor of Central Soccer World. Andre Nicholas will take it. Ahead of him is Ryan Frederick, Theophilus Bourne, and David Maloney, who gets it now. It's off of his head and out for a Police FC throw-in this time. The Police FC backline turned around, but Maloney just even so slightly shoved Purcell as he left the ground to contest the header. This is a good flick on by Freitas. It's on to Hutchinson now. It's a foot. On Mitchell. Boy, those are the kinds of tackles you like to see on these surfaces. He had to be clean, he had to time it. He did all of that and won the ball. Andre Nicholas's subsequent tackle was not as well timed, certainly illegal. It leaves Freitas laid out just off of the field, where he'll now receive treatment as Jabari Mitchell lines up the Police FC free kick.
Mitchell with an assist to restore Police's one-goal lead last weekend against a Central team in the 43rd minute. They'll be hoping for a similar outcome here. It's a good-looking ball. Cleared only as far as Rajpal, who tries to hook it back in, and it goes all the way to Guy. Will take his time before this distribution. CSW will want to keep this clean sheet at least into the halftime interval. Maybe they can add to it. Far side, this is Maloney. He switched sides. It's done very well. This ball is all the way over. Goes to Wiley. Puts it back in. It's cleared again by Police. Has to be said, under siege on their own pitch. Andre Nicholas pumps it back up. This will go for a goal kick for Police FC as we approach the end of this first half.
Approaching the 45th minute. Assistant referee, or fourth official rather, Coley, will soon raise his board to give indication of just how much time was added on. Remember, we had a nasty fall which stopped the game for about 5 minutes or so earlier on. Roughly 30 seconds left in regulation time. Police FC trying to battle back from a 2-0 deficit. Police FC on the attack still though. It's with Joel Lewis. He lays it back to Rajpal. That's a high and hopeful ball. And Bourne and Mitchell in a tangle there. Bourne coming out worse for wear.
Just awaiting as we look at this player being treated. We have 1 minute of time added on at the end of the first half. Nutsman just making the rounds.
That's the end of the first half here at the police barracks in St. James. It sees Central Soccer World with a 2-0 lead. That man on screen, David Maloney, responsible for one of them. He scored in the 11th minute. The lead was doubled in the 18th by Ryan Frederick. You'll have a look at first half highlights and a look back at just how things unfolded in the first 45 minutes of this one. It started with a good chance for Police FC. Kareem Freitas with a good shot, was always rising. The Keston guy had to be sure. Then they came forward here with Joel Lewis. Again, able to get his cross in, but stamped away. And then Maloney had a really good opportunity to square it to his teammate Wiley, Leroy Wiley, who was awaiting a delivery. Didn't get it, Maloney, but he would make amends soon afterward. A scuffed shot by Theophilus Bourne, arriving invitingly to the big number 7, and he did the rest, putting it into the top corner of Adrian Fonset's goal. And then this one, the pick of the bunch, I would say. Good delivery in and a good layoff from Philip John onto his skipper, Ryan Frederick, who made it 2-0. Maloney had a bit of a scare, but he was able to return to the field of play. All the while, Police FC continued to try to at least half the deficit, as we saw Maloney making his re-entry. Apart from the first 2 goals, though, they didn't have too many chances. Central Soccer World, it was pretty much Police FC having the better of chances, attempting to address that 2-0 deficit. They were unable to do so, though, and at halftime, the scoreline reads Central Soccer World 2, Police FC 0, here from the St. James Barracks. It's the Ascension Tournament of Trinidad and Tobago. We'll take a break and return in a bit.
Situation we have here is that these characters, and I refer to them as pests, right? What they are doing is destroying our country, but not on my watch. No street, no turf, no block shall belong to these cockroaches, right? It's no longer business as usual. Happy hour is over. If they don't fear God, at least they will fear Terminix.
Have you considered how your methods could impact on pests across the country?
I find we look after the rights of pests as opposed to the rights of the 1.3 million law-abiding citizens in Trinidad and Tobago. I wonder if Roach Ladden's son come here for the carnival, if you'll interview him, eh?
But how can you defend one shot, one kill?
What? You want me to throw a pillow at him?
I didn't say that.
No, well, if a roach jumps in front of you now, what will you do?
Run.
Oh, Jesus, Lord Father.
Pests bothering you? Call Terminix at 672-5007 or 672-0042 or visit our website at terminix.co.tt for a free quote and consultation. Join our fight against pests.
Lasso Frame Maritime Limited, the best in marina services. Our facilities, security checks ensures that all vehicles are secured. Our newly renovated bathrooms are always kept in a clean working order. Need repairs and maintenance? We have you covered. Our qualified workmen will get the job done. Boat storages, from our marina, you can easily push off for a family sailing trip. Or out fishing with the boys. A fun DDI experience with friends. Boat repairs, secured parking, extensive camera system, boat charters, boat rentals, down the island parties. Contact us at 1-868-634-1653. Lasso Frame Maritime Limited, the best in marina services. Life's better on a boat.
There's a taste in the air everywhere. Feel the vibe, cause it's something to share. Smooth, rich and creamy, you'll find it right here. Makes you smile, relax a while, it's fun and good cheer. This is Uncle Pete's.
The fact that they ask the questions, those challenging questions that no other media house would ask. So, shed light on those things that are in the dark, those stories that no one else wants to cover.
I grew up reading The Guardian, actually. It's a household name.
About The Guardian, one thing that I like, the human interest stories have increased.
See the investigative pieces on the human trafficking. I find that very interesting.
You go more in depth.
On sports, especially local sports, and that's one of my highlights for The Guardian.
Yeah, I've been in Ghana since The Guardian started coming out, started working. I was a newspaper man.
Could the stories that are being covered are well detailed and they get more facts.
At this point in time, I really like the Spanish section.
I'm glad I like it. Like to know everything, what is going on with us.
Also, I think the editorials, I think they're doing a good job on the speaking the truths and, they're challenging the government to make things better.
Me in particular, of recently, the last 2-3 months, I've been reading The Guardian. I'm seeing a lot of news about the neighborhoods and the communities, and I even saw my community featured, and I was proud.
The Guardian.
The Guardian?
Guardian.
Guardian.
The Guardian.
The Guardian.
Guardian. The Guardian is my first choice.
What is television? It seems like a simple question, but television means different things to different people. We in the Caribbean are very unique people. That's why we need unique television. Welcome to M&E TV, where we showcase our lives in the Caribbean. M&E TV is about us, the special way we talk, the way we walk, dance, move. M&E TV is about me. It's about you. M&E TV is about our amazing Caribbean experience.
We are the fourth estate. We educate, we inform, and we hold those in authority, politicians, business leaders, and others, to account.
Connecting the public to the truth drives our purpose here at CNC3. When we stand behind a desk every single night, a lot of people don't know that we're a huge part of the news process. We eat, breathe, and sleep news, and that reflects in everything that we do as a news team.
Every day we tell the stories of people's journey through life, stories of their success, stories of their sadness, stories of their grief, stories of their glory. We're the mirror in which society looks at itself.
When a storm is coming, everyone always thinks worst case scenario, and sometimes it may just be a brief shower or two. It's not always going to be a green veil level event. So it's important to have the most credible and accurate information coming from a verified source.
Welcome, you're watching the 7 o'clock news on CNC3.
Amante Del Cafe is located at Magnificent Mall, number 271 Southern Main Road, McBean, Couva. Amante Del Cafe. Happiness begins with brew.
The situation we have here is that these characters, and I refer to them as pests, right? What they are doing is destroying our country, but not on my watch. No street, no turf, no block shall belong to these cockroaches, right? It's no longer business as usual. Happy hour is over. If they don't fear God, at least they will fear Terminix.
Have you considered how your methods could impact on pests across the country?
I find we look after the rights of pests as opposed to the rights of the 1.3 million law-abiding citizens in Trinidad and Tobago. I wonder if Roach Ladden's son come here for a carnival if you'll interview him, eh?
But how could you defend one shot, one kill?
What? You want me to throw a pillow at him?
I didn't say that.
No, well, if a roach jumps in front of you now, what would you do?
Run.
Oh, Jesus, Lord Father.
Pests bothering you? Call Terminix at 672-5007 or 672-0042 or visit our website at terminix.co.tt for a free quote and consultation. Join our fight against pests.
Lasso Freight Maritime Limited, the best in marina services.
This is the quality for champions. Investment in real.
We're back live at the St. James Bar second half match. The Ascension Tournament of Trinidad and Tobago. Seeing shots of Fort George area. Get us going again. Certainly the Police FC defense will have to be fortified if they are to address a 2-0 deficit. They've made 2 substitutions. Among them, the man just on the screen taking the touch off, Juma Clarence. In. Trying a different dimension. Side of this attack. Freitas just drops it to the tempo. More attacking power here for Police FC. Lucy Clarence with some good hold up play to win a free kick. Taken by Bailey. CSWP to give them an inch. Brian Mitchell eventually settles it. Tall men get up there. KB Purcell, of course, who scored that goal on the tin from his red card suspension last week. Mitchell weighs up his options. Here's the kick. Aiming for that man there. It's a good save, looks like, from Keston Guy. Very good save. Going on target, he had to be sure. Guy receiving the back slaps and kudos. Please keep up this early pressure in the second half. They have to overturn a 2-goal deficit. Already started very positively. Another Mitchell kick. This time from the far side of the corner. Good delivery to the far post and it's goal! Yes! That's exactly what they needed. Great goal by Rakim Kebi. Centre back. Dragging the Police team back in to this match, back into contention. It's just what the doctor ordered. Yeah, really good, excellent delivery on the corner kick from Mitchell. And there was KB rising highest, unmarked. Keston Guy expressing his frustration as KB rose all alone there at the back post and nuds it in to make the score 2-1. Central Soccer World rather still with a narrow lead, but certainly they'll have to be wary against a Police FC team sure to be buoyed by that early goal in this second half. Yeah, and we saw a very pensive Richard Hood at the end of the first half, distilling his thoughts into these substitutions. His starting centre-back was the one that got them back into this match. All is not lost for Police. CSW now have to be very vigilant against their hosts, who are in the ascendancy. They have a free kick of their own on the far side. Will be taken by Andre Nicholas. Was not what was required. Still recovered by CSW. The shot from distance is wide of Adrian Fonsat's goal. So we are approaching, or rather into the 50th minute. Fonsat takes this goal kick for Police FC. It's flicked on by Freitas. Only partially cleared, but here come Police FC again with one of their substitutes. Juma Clarence, he'll deliver. And a good header there by Hutchinson. It just squirms wide of Keston Guy's goal before he's able to fall on it and secure it. Under pressure there from Christian Thomas. That's a poor distribution. Police FC, they win it back. This is Simeon Bailey. He's in the wars. Mitchell now trying to protect it, and he's fouled by Frederick. Referee Harris right on spot. Ryan Frederick and Simeon Bailey that time in a bit of a minor squabble. It's going to be a Police FC free kick now, delivered by Purcell. Header won by Thomas. This is Freitas. Doesn't drop too favorably, but he retains possession, and joining now is St. Cyr, and that is a wasteful kick from St. Cyr there. It's going to be a Central Soccer World goal kick. Guy has certainly struggled in his distribution, and now he calls for some assistance. Tyreek Andrew heads across. The Ascension tournament in itself, an ecosystem, as we see some minor refreshments being served just behind the northern goalposts. Maybe I'll head on over there myself at some point. It's going to be difficult to peel me away from this action though. Shaping up to be a really intense one between the home team, Police FC, and Central Soccer World. That time, foul committed by Theophilus Bourne. He remains grounded, or rather that's Kador, Nathan Kador. Cameron Purcell with the free kick for Police FC. Instructing his players just exactly where he wants them positioned. It's floating this one up now towards Clarence. He misses out on the header, and that's a high boot certainly from Hutchinson. Player down, Andre Nicholas. Third minute of play. Just beside us, Police FC head coach Richard Hurd is perhaps just playing this game out in his mind's eye. His team has delivered the goods early in the second half, certainly to half the deficit. It's 2-1 in favor of CSW. They come forward now with Kador. He's playing this one up, asking David Maloney, one of their goal scorers, to chase. Good hold up play from him. Can't get around KB though, and it's going to be goal kick to Police FC. Yeah, both managers really studying this match. Very few words from either of them. This one is sent to chase. It's Maloney. Wins a throw. It's referee Harris comes over to just have a word with the police bench. One of the more no-nonsense officials in this tournament. Corralled by Fonset. He gets it going once again. It's on the far side with Kennedy. Barry Mitchell earning himself a free kick. No sign in the second half of Xavier Rajpal. Not having the effect that is expected of him. It's a 50-50 ball in the box. Referee keeps his whistle quiet. It's cleared by CSW eventually via Police FC throw. Philip John is just on the pitch, receiving some attention from his own players as the direct action team springs into action. The ever-present medical team doing yeoman service throughout this Ascension tournament. Looks to be an injury to the left knee of that man, Philip John, the CSW defensive midfielder. Here's the incident that put him down. Nothing really in it, just two players going for the ball. Referee Harris seems to be very relaxed. No need for concern, just par for the course in this match. As Rakim KB gets us restarted, spreads it to Cameron Purcell. In the 57th minute of this match, it's Purcell, pumps it up into the CSW box. It's desperately cleared as they seek to keep their one-goal advantage at this point. Don't want to leak any more goals. This ball is from Kennedy into the box. Eludes everyone in a police shirt. Cleared to Bailey. This is Ryan Frederick seeking out Leroy Wiley. Goes all the way back to Fonset. Kennedy to Purcell. Here's Here's Mitchell. Guy will claim, takes his time, surveys his options. Good defensive covering there between the Police FC defense, and this is Tyreek Andrews now coming across to ensure that Christian Thomas doesn't come into possession. Police FC on the charge. Remember, they're trailing 2-1. They scored early in the second half, 47th minute to be exact. Raheem KB. Here they are now. It's with Sincere. Good delivery. Cleared away by Jason Joseph. Not taking any chances at all. Police FC corner. CSW will be mindful that Police FC did score from a corner kick at the very beginning of this second half. And with the quality of Jabari Mitchell, certainly will believe that they can score again. Police FC, it's with Purcell glancing on at the first post. Thomas gets a kick, and then Purcell puts his foot in illegally, so tackling from behind. He's offside as well. Well spotted by assistant referee Carissa Jacob. So a substitution being made. By CSW. Philip John is out, and in is Michael Alexander. And substitution being made in the 59th minute. Just about an hour, just under an hour played. CSW throw in. They're trying to get it out of their defensive area. That looked to be sloppy from Simeon Bailey. Booted forward again by Purcell and eventually nodded out for another Police FC throw in on this near side. Again, taking no chances there was Trevon Mitchell to get it away. It's going to be a Police FC corner kick, and again, like clockwork, Jabari Mitchell heads on over. Mitchell has 6 shots to aim at. Can't pick out any of them, and CSW attempt to mount a counter-attack. Bowen had gone offside, but it's going to be recovered by Simeon Bailey before the flag is raised on the far side. David Maloney unable to pick out the run of Bowen before he had strayed offside. And now it's Police FC. Sincere clips it up towards Clarence. Clarence looking to flick it onto Freitas, but it's picked up again by Thomas. Mitchell now. And it's squeezed away. Ryan Frederick will have a good run here being made by Maloney, but he can't get there before KB does well to keep up the pressure, and it's going to be a Central Soccer World throw-in. Another CSW throw in, met first by Bailey, and police now attempt to get it forward. This is Thomas, good play by him, good strong possession. This with Kennedy now, Mitchell hangs back, gets it, delivers a speared ball in towards Thomas, gets his head onto it but can't direct it goalward. But he does get the applause of the Police FC bench. Good, really direct play there from Police FC that time. Yeah, and they have to be a bit more direct. Changes that they've made meant to put some pressure on the CSW defense, hoping to crack this nut. It's been very hard for them so far. It's good work on the far side there by Hutchinson. Eventually loses out. Here comes CSW again. This is Wiley. He's meant to be playing centre forward, but he's been all over this Police FC team, showing up in very key areas as this multicultural steel orchestra continues to urge their troops on. A police substitution. Elijah Belgrave getting warmed up, getting ready to step onto the pitch. So we enter the 65th minute of this match. Another good ball up there for Maloney to chase, and eventually gets into a tussle with Police defender Rakim Kebi. So Belgrave will come on for Keron St. Cyr. He's been solid this afternoon. The experience of Belgrave being preferred to see out the rest of this match. Looking for the run of Maloney just ahead of him into the grateful arms of Adrian Fonset. Hasn't been tried too much in this second half so far. That's due in no small part to the changes that were made to this Police FC team. They're more attack oriented. This ball is straight up to Belgrave. It goes into Keston Guy's paws. Floats this one into the midfield. Back in by Bailey. Belgrave. Freitas to Belgrave. This is a good run from him. Well defended there. Gets it back. It's Freitas. Gets the free kick. That man, Jabari Mitchell, stands behind it once again. It was his delivery that got them back into this match. Very good ball to pick out Rakim Kebi. Showing Cameron Purcell that he too can score. This is a good ball to the far post. It's flapped at by the keeper, but comes to nothing. Belgrave pokes it in. Cleared off the line. And CSW can be in here. This is a race to the other end. 3 for company if you can find them. Instead it goes straight to Fonset. That ball from Ryan Frederick, the captain. Ball is in from Freitas again. Cleared again by CSW. That handball from Wiley would give Police another opportunity from a free kick. It's going to be, you guessed it, a Jabari Mitchell free kick. Midway into the CSW half. Yeah, and I think the game is just opening up. We saw a really close attempt from Police FC. Kareem Freitas stabbed his effort goalward, cleared off the line. And then, no time at all, Central Soccer World were up at the other end. Ryan Frederick unable to deliver a decisive touch. With as many as 4 Central Soccer World players involved in that attack. And only 2 Police defenders able to get back. And then just when Central Soccer World needed Wiley to take care of the ball, an unfortunate handball leads to this free kick. Another handball seemed to be being asked for by the Police FC team and administrators. Referee Harris, though, says it's instead a goal kick for Central Soccer World. Maloney is interested in this. And he goes down, clutching his right hamstring. Is it cramp or is it a muscular injury? Once again, the medical team, they have to attend to David Maloney, not for the first time in this match. And quite frankly, he's done well to play 70 minutes or so of this one, especially considering the earlier scare that he had. It might very well be the end of his contribution. As the Central Soccer World substitutes bench comes alive. The immediate substitution sees Dion Lewis introduced for Maloney. I can see that Wiley is also being asked to leave. He'll be replaced by Moses Jaikaran. And the captain, Ryan Frederick, is also off. And in his replacement is Keelan Burnett. Immediately, the Central Soccer World substitutes try to get involved, but Police bring it away now. This is Thomas trying to put it ahead to Clarence, but a crucial intervention there from Mitchell, Trevon Mitchell. Sees off the danger. Remember, it's 2-1 in favor of Central Soccer World. Police FC needing something to pull themselves back level, and they'll need it soon. Yeah, it comes down to game management for CSW now. They can try to get a goal, but they also have an advantage to protect. Going to have to be a mix of pragmatism and good decision making from them. Substitute captain Dion Lewis just charging on that ball to keep Belgrave honest. The whole of CSW's team is on their defensive duty right now. This ball is scuffed into the air. It's a bit of ping pong. The shot is on goal, but it's straight into Guy's hands. So a bit of a tumble while getting that ball out here to Theophilus Bourne. Tries to switch it, a bit too much air. It's good football from Jai Karan. Back to Freitas from Belgrave. So great attack here for Police, but it will be ushered out very well by that man, Tyreek Andrews. You see Christian Thomas, the man chasing that ball down, unable to overcome Andrews. Small touch there from Jakaran, still loses out. So it's Kennedy. This is the 75th minute. Police FC looking to overturn a 2-0 deficit from the first half. Score is 2-1. Only goal of the second half. Coming from Police FC. CSW scoring their both goals in the first. Here's another Police corner. It's not cleared convincingly by Guy, but eventually sent into the Police half by one of his defenders. So, very tough tackle. Instant yellow card there from referee Harris. Jason Joseph. Bit too exuberant in the tackle. Gives Police another opportunity from a dead ball. Lost count on how many this is. Let me see the tackle. Going for ball and getting all man. Taking out Jabari Mitchell, who dusts himself off to take this free kick. Ball is deep, too deep. It goes out into touch for a CSW goal kick. Nobody in a red and black shirt looks interested in hurrying up. Referee Harris has to go to them to let them know that he's got his eyes on them. No more opportunities for time wasting. Police prepare subs. Let's pump back up for the CSW forwards to chase. It's easily collected by Adrian Fonset. CSW now coming forward. As we see Simeon Bailey just scrambling to find his feet on a good ball here from Lewis, but it's cut out by the Police defense. It'll come right back at them as Jason Joseph picks it up and he'll have a go. It's over bar. Meanwhile, just down in front of us, another substitution being prepared by Police FC. It's Marcus Chandul being introduced and Kadeem Hutchinson will exit. We're into the 77th minute. Play will resume with a Police FC goal kick. Fonsen to take. Freitas can't win it. And CSW come forward again. Keelan Burnett has certainly been a very energetic player. Gets this one out of Bourne. It's a good cross and a good goal. Moses Jaikaran right on spot to deliver what should be the knockout blow to Police FC. It's Central Soccer World 3. Police FC 1. To quote a veteran commentator. Well. CSW showing up in this second round, putting the title contenders on their back. You see them asking for the time. It's a great run down the left side and an even better cross. What about the finish from Moses Jaikaran? Couldn't miss from there. Beautiful stuff here from CSW. Certainly a different team coming into this round, scoring in the 78th minute. It's 3-1 to CSW. And the call for urgency comes from the Steel Orchestra. They're in a very unfamiliar territory here at their ground. Don't think they've been beaten here. It's their first defeat at the police barracks. If it remains like this, it has to be said, can't count out these boys in blue. It's that man again, Theophilus Bourne. Good feet. Unable to make a difference on that occasion. This one is sent long, searching out the police forwards. So we enter the 80th minute. This ball is with Belgrave. Belgrave finds Thomas. Good cross from Thomas. There's nobody there to collect it. Finds a CSW head. Very confident stuff from their defense. Eventually they hoof it. Purcell to Bailey. It's a good ball here for Freitas. Twisting and turning. They can't get an opportunity at the top of the box. It's out to Thomas again. Ball in again. Well cleared. Police keep recycling possession and can't find it. It's a flag up on the far side, on this near side. Frustration for the police team. Thomas, substitute, working himself to the bone. Unable to find the accuracy that is required to beat a CSW team that has shown up to play. A couple concerned police FC supporters on the sidelines. Yeah, this game has certainly turned out to be a really, really good contest between these two teams, Central Soccer World. As you rightfully put it, Jovan, they've come to play today. They've showed up and they've delivered. And they're still looking for more, even with a 3-1 lead. This is Jason Joseph now. He's dancing, turning his men inside out. Once again, they took a 3-1 lead in the 78th minute. Still looking for more, but it's police. They still have some time on the clock. Christian Thomas has Belgrave in support. Belgrave gets it now. Making the field a bit wider on that side is Marcus Chandul. That's a good take. He's inside now, Chandul. Two for company, including Clarence, who's gone offside now. But it comes to Thomas, and he can't hit the target. It's off the upright. And offside is the call because Clarence became involved. He couldn't hold his run, and Chandul couldn't deliver the pass in time. And you get a sense that that was the chance they needed to materialize for them. An almighty scrap in front of goal there. Good ball by Chandul. And then it's off the upright. And it's when it came back off the upright is when Clarence came into play. We're into the 83rd, but police they'll come again. A long throw into the box. Central Soccer will get it clear only as far as Simeon Bailey, though he'll have a swing of his left. It's come to Mitchell. Freitas, that's not a good first touch, and a good first save though by Keston Guy. Central Soccer will, they can't get a break. As another free kick here is won by Police FC. Freitas, that man, his holder play has really been impressive throughout this tournament, but more so today, even though his team trails in this one 3-1 rather.
There is a substitute for CSW. Number 13 will leave the pitch, Jason Joseph. Entering is Keston Viri in the 84th minute. Properly attired, it has to be said. Viri will enter to defend. A Jabari Mitchell free kick. Inside and go. Oh, it looked to be a goal. It just comes off the upright. Crossbar. Coach Richard Hood just with a wry smile on the sidelines here. Hasn't gone his way this evening. Thought there was a resurgence at the start of the second half, but his team just not able to find the back of the net against CSW. Sometimes you need a bit of luck, and they had it on that occasion. Throw in from Belgrave is out of Juma Clarence for a CSW goal kick. Up with Thomas again. He's being chased down, hounded by this CSW defense to good effect. Although they did get in each other's way. Thomas back to Belgrave. Belgrave across goal to no one in particular. It's Bailey. Eventually gets it under his spell. And ends himself a foul. It will be another Police FC free kick on this right side. Theophilus Bond, heart and soul performance from him this evening. Surely gotten everything he can out of himself. It's been a very good performance from him on this left wing for CSW. It's Bailey. That ball just goes over bar in the 87th minute of this match. Time is running out for the Police. Richard Hood has the look of a man in a waiting room. He's pacing up and down, looking to the sky, looking to the grass. He can't find answers. CSW almost got through on that occasion. Police earn another free kick. CSW certainly throwing their weight around in this match.
This is Purcell delivering it out to Belgrave. He's all alone. Good first touch. Good cross. And this could be a goal. It won't be. Freitas was late on arrival. And it goes all the way out on that far side for a throw into Central Soccer World. All in all, a really good performance from the boys from Central. And it seems as though they'll start the round in positive fashion, in the same vein in which they ended it, back-to-back wins. A look there at Anique Walker, former Trinidad and Tobago Women's International. She'll certainly go home this evening with a great memory of a match that was evenly contested, but it's Central Soccer World holding the lead. They'll take their time on all goal kicks, all spot kicks from here on. This is a ball out towards Bourne. Again, he's alone. Can't shift it into a teammate. Police FC switch the point of attack now. It's with Chandul. Good overlapping run. The player gets it now. Chandul. The cross comes in. That's going to be easily dealt with. Picked up now by Dion Lewis. Shrugged off of it by Jabari Mitchell, who gets it back now from Chandul. Mitchell has quite a few to aim at. He ups against it, runs into trouble, and this is a counter-attack on. I can count 3 Central Soccer World players and an even amount of police defenders, but they can't make it work in their favor that time. Central Soccer World. Raheem KB, good defending, and this is Christian Thomas. He's been really impressive since coming on for police. Gets this one to Freitas. Now with Purcell, who finds himself a long way away from home. Belgrave shifts it. A good dummy from Clarence, and Mitchell is over bar. Perhaps what you look for rather from your number 9, Clarence, there is for him to take responsibility. Certainly he got the call from Mitchell, but I feel as though Clarence was in a good enough position himself to latch on to that ball from Belgrave across goal. We'll have 4 minutes of additional time to end what has been a hotly contested 90 here at the St. James Police Barracks between Central Soccer World and the home team Police FC. Here they come now. Juma Clarence, he's looking across. It's a good ball. But again, the Police FC players, although they do have a division that's called Rapid Response, unable to get there in time. Freitas and Thomas, but they'll come again, Police FC. It's the time of the match where anywhere will do. Good hold up here, play by Jai Karan. So said, so done. Anywhere will do for this CSW defense.
Certainly a shock for Police FC. Started this match at number 3 on the table. It won't be moved, but number 6 side in CSW make some progress with this 3 points. Here's another Jabari Mitchell corner to complicate things late into this match. Cleared off the line. It's a great clearance. It's been really good stuff here from the CSW defense. Mitchell again gets it. Goes for another corner. The CSW bench wondering how many of these they can possibly get. Just a couple more minutes to play in this match. This one is way over. Another corner. It's a point blank range. With this win, CSW will be equal on points with Kunupia FC, who began the tournament in ripping form. They've slowed down a bit, falling to CSW in their last match. Really, the boys from Central doing their reputation no end of good with this performance against Police FC. One of the teams pegged to be in the running for this Ascension tournament title. Here comes CSW on the counter. It's a great ball. Just doesn't come to pass for CSW. Bailey. Play on the far side. Looking for a foul. It's eventually a Police FC throw. Two players on the pitch. Just about 30 more seconds to be played in of additional time. Time added on. Simeon Bailey makes his way back to his feet as we look at this joyful looking CSW bench. Jokes and handshakes all around. Referee Harris checks his watch for the final time, and that's it. It's a 3-1 victory to CSW. Who would have thunk it? A great performance from them. Member of the team did say that there would be a different CSW showing up today, and they have proven that. 3-1 win. Very, very good performance from CSW, the best they've looked this season. And given the opposition, has to be said that they've had their best evening in the Ascension tournament so far. First goal here, well smacked in by David Maloney. Took it in stride because there was more to come. There was the captain, Ryan Frederick, just glancing this one into the far post. Very composed finish to make it 2-0. That's how the first half ended. This ball from Jabari Mitchell, forcing a save out of Keston Guy. And then Mitchell finding the head of Raheem Kabi to make it 2-1. Guy lost in a sea of players, and Kabi finding the back of the net. Another Mitchell corner. Sorry, that's a free kick. Put back in by Belgrave and cleared off the line by the number 20. This is Tyreek Andrews. It's Frederick. Had an opportunity here to square and just put it into Fonset's hands. There's Maloney. He's been a warrior for his team. Eventually stretched off. Replaced by Dion Lewis. Tackles started flying in late into this match. So very tough tackle. Yellow card earned by the number 13. Then the one that wrapped this one up for them. It's a great ball from Theophilus Bourne over to Moses Jaikaran. Big celebrations for CSW. Police continue to press for a goal some way back in. This one coming to Thomas and coming off the bar. This header cleared off the line. Another good clearance by Tyreek Andrews. Referee Harris was in control for most of this match. He puts a yellow on that player for too much remonstrations. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back with post-match reactions from both teams from what has been a very exciting match here at the Police Barracks in St. James. Stay with us. Nah, just one.
Amante Del Cafe is located at Magnificent Mall, number 271 Southern Main Road, McBean, Couva. Amante Del Cafe. Happiness begins with brew.
There's a taste in the air everywhere. Feel the vibe cause it's something to share. Smooth, rich and creamy, you'll find it right here. Makes you smile, relax a while, it's fun and good cheer. Ooh, enjoy every scoop. Ooh, every taste will get you hooked. We have flavors that you love, a combination special. Come along, enjoy your treats. This is Uncle Pete's.
We're back here at the police barracks in St. James. It's been a very tough afternoon for the hosts. They lost 3-1 to CSW. CSW stringing together a run of 3 games, 3 wins on the trot. Now we'll hear from the Police FC coach Richard Hood, who is on the sidelines with Jassy Marique.
Richard Hood, head coach of Police FC. Unfortunately, on the losing end this evening, a 3-1 defeat against Central Soccer World. The first here at the St. James Barracks, the home ground, so to speak, of this Police FC team. Coach, your thoughts on how things went today?
Obviously disappointed in the result, and even more so disappointed in the performance. I thought we never played our game today. You know, I don't know. Whether it's a certain amount of complacency stepped in, you know, maybe we disrespected the opponent, and that's something that obviously if we want to win championships, these are the games that we cannot afford to lose.
I mean, in the first half, Central Soccer World really came out and presented themselves to be a challenge. 2-0 up at halftime. What happened there, and of course, what did you think of it to pull that goal back early in the second?
We were very disorganized. We were particularly disorganized at the back. 2 crosses, and you know, our marking was something. You know, we left something to be desired. I thought that Central really they worked hard. They outworked us in the middle of the field, particularly. And these are the things that I spoke to the team about at the halftime. You know, we had to work. We had to dig deep and work harder. All right, to get the result that we wanted. All right. We can't just turn up and expect to win. All right, we have to do the job on the field, and I thought that we lacked that today. In the second half, I thought that we started to come into the game much better. We were putting them under pressure, all right, and we were winning the second half actually until that third goal. You know, a certain amount of miscommunication when we made the change, all right, and we ended up exposed at the far post, and you know, basically that was it. We tried, we worked hard in the second half. We were very unlucky, you know, like the ball just didn't want to go in the net. So, I mean, it's just one of those days, you know, things happen in the game, and we had to just go back and, you know, do the work that we need to do to recover from this.
Just finally, Coach, not the start you would want to make in the second round, especially given what you said prior to this match. You know, you are eyeing those 2 above you, the Defence Force and Terminix Lockett Rangers. How do you recover from here? Still 8 games to play.
Well, we have to win our games, right? We have to come together collectively, and you know, we had to talk about this. We had to view the game and see what went wrong. It's something that I always talk to them about. You know, again, these are the games that you have to win. Right? You can't wait and expect to just come out against the top teams to play hard. Right? We had to play hard against every opponent. We had to do our job against every opponent. And I thought today we just failed to do that. But we will recover from it. Again, we'll talk about it. All right, we'll do the work on the pitch, and we'll come out stronger for the next game.
All right, thank you very much, Head Coach of Police FC, Richard Hood.
Thank you.
So a very strong words there from the Police FC head coach Richard Hood, taking his team to task for how they approach this match. It's been one of his harder evenings in the tournament. Very bemused looking Richard Hood. Cuts a very solitary figure walking back to his team for the post-match team talk. They will have to rebuild from this to keep their hopes of touching that Ascension tournament trophy at the end of the season. There's still 8 matches in this second round for them to repair their season. They will have key clashes against the top 2 Defence Force and Larkota Rangers in their future. They will be keen to make up some ground on them. Jassy Marik is at the sideline with one of the triumphant members of this CSW team. Let's hear their thoughts in this post-match interview.
Yeah, head coach Randolph Boyce, Central Soccer will really put on a performance this evening.
Yes, thanks a lot. I think the guys worked very hard. Was a total team effort. We had to dig deep because you see the size police team, a tall unit, a good unit, a disciplined unit. They stick to the plan, but we stick to ours as well. I think we get the result and we're thankful.
Where exactly did you look to hurt police today?
On the break, because we know they're solid. We know they would be a little slow in transition. We have a smaller unit, so we are a little more mobile than them. So we try to play them on that from that standpoint.
This performance here this afternoon continues momentum from the first round. 2 wins to end the round and a win here tonight against Police FC in a really difficult place to come and play. You know, how does that set you up for the remainder of this tournament?
The remainder of the tournament will be very difficult because we had a strike for consistency. There's a lot of great teams. The run of games we have coming up is a very tough run of games. So we had to take it one game at a time and see how it goes from there.
Earlier you all indicated your intention to be the best team in Central. You've now ascended to join Kunupia FC on 13 points and 5th on the standings rather. You know, can you kick on?
Yes, Kunupia FC is, we are like brothers. The team, we and that team is like one team, and we have a long way to go. They reach a level that we're trying to reach now, and we partner with them, and we wish them all the best as we strive for excellence to ourselves.
All right, thank you and all the best moving forward into this competition. Head coach of Central Soccer World, Randolph Boyce.
Thanks.
All smiles from Randolph Boyce, the head coach of CSW. His team has ended the first round and begun the second round in the way that they wanted to. Certainly showing the type of team that they want to be, especially against this kind of opposition. It's very good to see a lower table side take one of the upper teams in the league to task. Kept them on their back feet for most of the match. Very strong performance from CSW. Very good all-round team performance from them. To that end, we'll speak to 2 players. Jassy has them on the sidelines.
Yeah, so we have a joint player of the match this afternoon. Of course, David Maloney and Theophilus Bourne, the 2 players who've been in the wars, so to speak, for Central Soccer World this evening. Let's start with you, David. First of all, are you okay after that fall that we saw early in the match?
Yes, I'm great.
Talk us through your performance today. You know, you got a crucial goal just moments before you missed one. Tell us, you know, what was going through your mind to compose yourself to be able to put away the chance that did come.
Well, I worked very hard for it, and unlucky I didn't score one, and I scored one.
Right, Theophilus Bourne, you know, you really worked hard. A full 90 performance from you today. 2 assists as well to count, including the one for your teammate there, Maloney, on the opener, as well as the dagger, so to speak, in the backs of Police FC. How do you feel you performed today?
I feel very great.
Really soft-spoken and very brief. Guys, for both of you, thank you very much. Excellent game and all the best moving forward in this tournament.
Yeah, man. Thanks.
Prefer to let their football doing the talking from CSW. Great performance from them. Theophilus Bourne, of course, with 2 assists and a tireless performance down this left side. David Maloney, the man who smashed in the opener to really put them in the driver's seat. It's been a great match here to end the first match week of the second round. My name is Jovan Ravello. I want to thank you for joining us for the last 90 plus minutes. On behalf of my co-commentator Jassy Marique, all the members of this crew, all the members in the tent, I want to thank you again, and we'll see you next week for this Ascension tournament.